Unlock exponential efficiency, your guide to productivity stacking. Welcome to Productivity Lab. Today we're diving into productivity stacking, a revolutionary approach that combines 5 powerful techniques to exponentially boost your efficiency. Welcome. Let's dive into the foundation of your productivity stack with power and enthusiasm. Imagine building a house. You wouldn't just start laying bricks randomly, would you? You'd begin with a blueprint, a structured plan that guides the entire construction process. That's precisely what time blocking does for your productivity. It's the foundational layer of your productivity stack, providing the structure and framework for all other techniques to thrive. Instead of letting your day unfold haphazardly, time blocking empowers you to take control. You divide your day into distinct blocks of time, each dedicated to specific tasks or categories of work. This predetermined structure eliminates decision fatigue, that constant drain on your willpower that comes from choosing what to focus on next. Think of your day as a series of containers, each with a specific purpose. You might have a container for focused work, another for creative brainstorming, and another for administrative tasks. By pre-assigning tasks to these containers, you create a clear roadmap for your day, minimizing distractions and maximizing output. But time blocking isn't about rigidity, it's about intentional flexibility. Life happens. Unexpected events pop up, and that's okay. The beauty of time blocking lies in its adaptability. If a meeting runs long or a task takes longer than anticipated, simply adjust your remaining blocks accordingly. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to leverage the 2-minute rule within your time blocks to further enhance your efficiency. The 2-minute rule: conquering small tasks, preventing clutter. Now that you have the foundational structure of time blocking in place, let's layer in the next technique, the 2-minute rule. This deceptively simple principle packs a powerful punch when it comes to maintaining momentum and preventing small tasks from snowballing into overwhelming obstacles. The premise is straightforward. If a task takes 2 minutes or less to complete, do it immediately. Don't add it to your to-do list. Don't tell yourself you'll get to it later. Just get it done. Think about all the tiny tasks that accumulate throughout your day. Replying to a quick email, filing a document, making a phone call. Individually, these tasks seem insignificant, but they can quickly pile up, creating a sense of mental clutter and consuming valuable cognitive bandwidth. The 2-minute rule acts like a proactive strike against this clutter. By tackling these small tasks immediately, you prevent them from clogging your mental space and derailing your focus. It's like clearing away small debris on your desk before it accumulates into an unmanageable mess. Moreover, the act of completing these small tasks, no matter how seemingly insignificant, triggers a sense of accomplishment. Each completed task, however small, releases a tiny surge of dopamine, that feel-good neurotransmitter that reinforces positive behavior. This dopamine hit creates a positive feedback loop, motivating you to tackle larger, more challenging tasks. Integrating the 2-minute rule into your time blocks is seamless. In the next chapter, we'll explore the power of eating that frog to conquer your most challenging tasks and set yourself up for a day of accomplishment. Chapter 3. Eat that frog, conquering your most daunting task. You've built a solid foundation with time blocking and streamlined your workflow with the 2-minute rule. Now, let's tackle the heart of productivity, conquering your most challenging tasks. This is where eating that frog comes into play. Imagine your most daunting task, the one you're most likely to procrastinate on, as a big, ugly frog. It sits there on your to-do list, looming large and sapping your motivation. Procrastination often stems from the fear or anxiety associated with tackling these challenging tasks. Eating that frog is a metaphorical approach to overcoming this procrastination. It encourages you to dedicate your first major time block of the day to tackling your most challenging or important task, your frog. By tackling your frog first thing in the morning, when your energy and willpower are at their peak, you're essentially removing a huge mental obstacle from your path. Moreover, completing your most challenging task early on sets a positive tone for the entire day. In the next chapter, we'll introduce the Ivy Lee method, a powerful technique for prioritizing your tasks and ensuring you're always eating the right frog each day. Chapter 4. The Ivy Lee method, prioritizing for peak productivity. You've mastered time blocking, tackled small tasks with the 2-minute rule, and even conquered your most daunting frogs. Now, let's refine your approach to task prioritization using a technique that stood the test of time, the Ivy Lee method. This deceptively simple method, developed over a century ago, is still embraced by productivity experts today for its effectiveness in focusing your efforts on what truly matters. The Ivy Lee method is all about intentional planning and ruthless prioritization. Here's how it works. At the end of each workday, take a few minutes to identify your 6 most important tasks for tomorrow. Not 7, not 10, just 6. Write down these 6 tasks in order of their importance. This step is crucial because it forces you to make deliberate decisions about what truly matters. You're essentially pre-committing to your priorities, eliminating decision fatigue, and ensuring you're always eating the right frog. The next morning, begin your day by focusing solely on the first task on your list. Give it your undivided attention until it's complete. Then move on to the second task, and so on. By limiting yourself to 6 tasks, you're acknowledging that you can't do everything at once. In the next chapter, we'll explore the importance of systemized breaks and how they can actually enhance your productivity by preventing burnout and maintaining peak focus. Chapter 5, Systemized Breaks, Recharging for Sustainable Productivity. We've covered powerful techniques for structuring your day, conquering challenging tasks, and prioritizing effectively. Now let's address a crucial aspect of productivity that's often overlooked, the power of systemized breaks. In our pursuit of efficiency, it's easy to fall into the trap of working for extended periods without pausing. We push ourselves to our limits, believing that more time spent working directly translates to better results. However, this approach is unsustainable and ultimately counterproductive. Our brains, like any other organ, require rest and recovery to function optimally. When we push ourselves too hard without breaks, we experience mental fatigue, our focus wanes, and our creativity plummets. Systemized breaks are not a luxury, they're a strategic investment in maintaining peak performance throughout the day. By incorporating structured breaks into your schedule, you're essentially hitting the refresh button on your brain, allowing it to recharge and return to a state of focus and alertness. There are various techniques for implementing systemized breaks, each catering to different preferences and work styles. The Pomodoro technique, for example, advocates for 25-minute work intervals followed by 5-minute breaks. Another approach is to align your breaks with your ultradian rhythm, which refers to the natural 90 to 120-minute cycles of energy and rest that our bodies experience throughout the day. During your breaks, it's essential to completely disconnect from work. By incorporating systemized breaks into your productivity stack, you're ensuring that you're not just working hard, but working smart. Outro, stack your way to success. Embrace the power of productivity stacking. Congratulations! You've now been introduced to 5 powerful techniques that, when combined, create a robust productivity system, your very own productivity stack. Remember, the key is to experiment and customize these techniques to fit your unique work style and preferences. Share your productivity stacking experiences in the comments. If you found this strategy valuable, hit subscribe and the notification bell for more innovative productivity techniques.